Welcome back, family. It is me, Brother DSP, your friendly neighborhood media personality. Heavy hitters from Rockland County. Big shout out to the YouTubers that are watching. Welcome back, family. It is me. Welcome back, family. It is me. Welcome. What is that about? Tell the listeners, tell the viewers, or it's explicit content. Ladies and gentlemen, another episode, another visual. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and turn on the post notifications so you are alerted on these live streams and everything else that's going on. As you can see, well, people that are listening, you already know who's here with me, but as you can see, my YouTube viewers, I got a big guest here today. She's been on the platform before, so as you know, it's the sequel, Soulful With Ngan 2. I got Miss Ngan here with me today, straight out of Spring Valley, soulful singer. Oh, I'm so happy. One of my favorite artists from out of here. I said it to her face. This time.
Thank you.
So yes, I got to give you a round of applause. Thank you for coming.
Thank you
for pulling up. I just missed you for Women's History Month.
Mm-hmm.
Just missed you. But like I like to say, women make history every day. And that's why I still brought you on for this month, because this month I'm featuring a lot of women that are doing their thing, and I like to make these visuals like an event. So you are going to be the featured artist of the month of April.
Thank you.
So what did you do for Women's History Month? Oh. What did you, I know there's probably some business things that you can't talk about from behind the scenes and all that, but like, what did you get into? Because I seen something that, was it Women's History Month? Well, you kind of established it in Women's History Month, but it took place on Friday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For those of you who are watching this later, it was around April 2nd. Right?
Yes, it was.
Yes, April 2nd. She did something special. We'll get into that later. But what did you do for Women's History Month?
I think that, most of what I did was rest, and I think that's essential, especially during these times.
Yes.
I think it's also good to recharge so that your battery is packed and ready, so you can move forward, because spring is coming, and I'm ready to, really put out some new stuff, new songs, and, really make things happen. So rest was really important during March. And then, like you said, I was doing a lot of, figure out how to market and advertise my music the proper way.
We talked about that the first time.
Yes. And you're a pro at it, and I'm still learning how to be more consistent.
Yeah.
And looking for, platforms that resonate with me, and then also be intentional about where I put my music, because I don't want it just anywhere. I want to be specific. So that's really what I did during March.
That's dope right there, especially saying that you want to make sure you're on the right platforms that are just as consistent and actually care about the music that you're putting out. You're not just going to have it on just anything. It's like, all right, yeah, here you go. And then just turn your back on it. You actually want people that are actually going to be consistent with showing the project love, or whatever you gave them love, whether it be the single or a 3-pack, whatever it may be. Before we get into what I wanted to get into, something just popped into my mind. The Venus EP. I know we spoke about it last time.
Yeah.
I have to talk about it again because I love the project so much. One huge question I have to ask about it. Are we going to get any more visuals from that project?
To be honest, I know I really wanted...
Doesn't sound good.
No, I really wanted to put some visuals out, but we haven't worked on that one. I don't think, any of... I had come up with ideas, but, the newest song that I came up with, I don't know, it was instant. I was like, I have to put a visual out this time for that song. I don't know, maybe we'll revisit it. I'll work with somebody.
You always can.
Yeah.
You always
maybe
can.
I'll work with someone, or connect with someone that wants to do it. But for Venus, I feel like that chapter is kind of over, and I'm ready to put out new stuff. I'm an artist.
I know,
you know
That's why this is why it hurts, because I can't even be like, no, don't, because I understand.
Yeah.
I understand when you're like, yo, that was great. I know you guys love that, but I got some new stuff that'll who kill that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, I understand, but it's just, like I told you before, I love that project.
Yeah, thank you so much.
But don't get me wrong, I do want to hear. Let's get into it. Low vibration.
Yeah.
Low vibration. I'm sorry. Great song.
Thank you so much.
Great song. I mean, when I heard it, I was like, she's back. I was like, she is back. I'm like, yes, we need these tunes. This song is amazing. And I'm like, wait a minute. Is this a lead single?
Yes.
Oh.
It definitely
she
is.
answered that quick. She answered that quick. So this is a lead single.
Yes.
To a full-fledged album or an EP?
Most likely an EP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
There's
EP,
nothing
I
wrong
want to
with
get
that.
more funding to be able to put like a proper album and then like visuals. I'm learning from you, a lot from you. So like,
Thank you.
I think with Venus, like I didn't properly market it or advertise it. I was just so excited as an artist that was revisiting music again.
Yeah, you did mention that prior.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I was like, I want to just release something. And I think that it really did help me to get opportunities that I needed right for now. And now moving forward, I'm realizing like, it would have been a great idea if I had done a music video, recorded the music video before releasing the project, and then have done it that way. So now that I'm learning like the mistakes that I made, lesson learned, moving forward, I'm like, okay, now I'm going to do this correctly. So just like I have more stuff to promote and like I have more material.
Yeah. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with taking those losses or the mistakes as lessons. Because now you're like, okay, guess what? I have a great new song, Low Vibration, visual coming soon. When are you officially dropping Low Vibration?
It's going to be released Sunday, April 11th.
Oh, so this it'll be out before they get this.
Yeah.
So make sure you check it on all digital streaming platforms right now. You're dropping the visual the same day as well?
No.
Well, when are you dropping the visual?
May.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Make sure you check out the visual when it drops in May, because this will be dropping on the 28th. So
May
take that.
14th.
So,
May 14th for
May
the
14th.
visual.
Oh, May 14th.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Visual. She's not playing. Oh, I'm so happy to hear this because I can't wait to hear what comes after. Because I know you still working on it, or?
I'm still working on it. We have stuff recorded. I just really have to mix and master it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
I haven't seen Jordan in so long.
Oh, okay. So this is like,
I told you I was resting.
Yes. No, you did. You did mention that, so I'm not mad at all. You mentioned that in the beginning. You were recharging, resetting, and I know with summer coming up, you're about to.
Oh yeah, I'm gunning it.
You're gonna go all, because I mean, when you say reset, recharge, you're gonna go all the way down the victory lane this summer.
What I realized also is like investing in yourself like is important. You need to spend money on yourself, and like the way that I'm, oh my gosh, like promoting and advertising, I was like, okay, what's worth it? I was like, it is worth it to put some money into this. And so now that I've learned that, I'm like, okay, that's where like, besides the funding for like actually recording the songs, that needs to be like number one.
Of course.
I learned that.
Yeah, because number one, you want the art to be conveyed in a way it's top of the line.
Yeah.
You want the people to actually feel the vibe that you're putting into the music, so they get. I mean, that's what I got from Venus. I mean, this is why I had to get you on here, because I did make a promise to you that I was going to get you on here again.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yes. I was like, yes, I'm going to get you on here for a visual. You were like, most definitely. And one thing I have to say on camera, you were one of the first people to have me on their platform and discuss this platform.
Yes.
So I have to say thank you so much, because after that, I just went crazy. I just went on like 6-7 different platforms and said, yes, how you doing? This is DSP from the Blast Podcast. So I have to give you credit for that, because you made me open up and say, she's right. I think I have to do this. So I learned from you, and you're still learning from me. So great exchange. Thank you.
This is what happens from like supporting like local businesses and supporting each other. Like you really, I don't know. That's why I'm very particular about who I collaborate with.
Exactly.
Good energy. How's it? And at the end of the day, we both win. That's what I want.
Yes. Networking is huge. Organic relationships is huge. This is what we always talk about here and on the radio show, Never Tuck Your Town Radio. Please be sure to check us out on Instagram, YouTube, VOH Basketball, all that good stuff. Shout out to MOR Apparel.
He's so good at this.
I'm just, it's, I don't know, it's like second nature now.
Yeah.
Now, another thing you did, I think you did this in March. February. Virtual Lunar New Year Festival. Mm-hmm. That was February, right?
Yeah, that was.
Yes. How was that?
That was really fun.
Because that was like you performing, right?
Yes.
Where you had to go to like a seat at the comfort of your own home?
No. That was in a location. We could have recorded it anywhere. I could have done it in the comfort of my own home, but I wanted to do like a
real visual.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything that I do, I really I want it to be presented in a way that represents me.
Yeah.
So we went to a studio in Brooklyn. We recorded it live.
That's dope.
Yeah, I had a band, like a small band, and then just a great cinematographer. Hakeem was there supporting, of course, my son.
Shout out to Hakeem, Mr. I don't want to be on camera. I'm only here for support. Yes, I got him. Yes, I got him. He's not coming on camera, but no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so they were there as support. And it was big for me because I haven't performed in such a long time because of COVID.
Yes.
And then also because I think for the first time, like I felt like I was being represented by my own like people.
Of course.
And it was a beautiful thing too because the Lunar New Year is a very important time for my family and like culturally for Asian people.
Of course.
So it just, for me, it felt like an opening for good luck, good fortune to be, an abundance for my life. And then that's what ended up happening too. So I'm really happy that I got to be featured on. It's called the Joy Ruckus Lunar New Year Festival.
Okay, yeah. Is that an annual thing or is that like
actually it is annual and it's actually global. So it's like they have artists from everywhere. They had really large Asian artists like from Korea, from Vietnam, all these countries.
And you got to
Yes.
Wow.
I got to open up for like a couple of like some big name artists.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did that open up like to any other different opportunities outside of that or within that, like say networking opportunities?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
When you network with like new people, like they tell you about new things that you could, pitch your stuff to. So like getting those kind of opportunities, I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't know. Like I could pitch my song to a film festival, my music video to a film festival, do these things. So that's definitely like hopefully in the works and like hoping and praying that I actually get in the festival.
And I think the reason why they gave you those opportunities is because the way you went about the presentation.
Yeah.
They were like, okay, you see what she did? She could have did it right at home, but she actually went and got a studio, made sure that the presentation was right. So let's tell her about this because she's not playing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's dope. I'm glad that you did that.
Yeah.
Man. That's amazing. Okay. We're going to have to get into something a little serious. There's been a lot of ignorance ever since COVID begun. And it was no thanks to number 45.
Yeah.
I don't like mentioning his name. I don't even say he was the president, but I'll acknowledge he was number 45.
Yeah.
Right? And he misnamed nastily COVID as the China virus. And we as intellectual people know that many of his followers were extremely ignorant, hateful, nasty people.
Racist.
Very racist.
Yeah.
Very bigoted. And what we're seeing now with all the attacks within the Asian, not even within, from the outside towards the Asian collective, I wanted to talk to you about it and see how you felt about it because you were very vocal when you noticed racism from the Asian collective towards African collective.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I have to talk to you about it because you like to hold people accountable whenever they're being inhumane, no matter who they are.
Yeah.
So to see this and to hear the pride of your Asian culture coming from you, I wanted to ask you about, this whole stop the Asian hate thing, white supremacy. And I just wanted to know, how do you feel during this time? Because I know you're very empathetic. We spoke about empathy the first time around. So how are you feeling through this whole thing?
You know, it's actually funny. I feel like I was more silent on these issues because it was hard for me to kind of like digest it. And also like I didn't understand why, you know, these attacks were happening and then people's reactions were so like mixed. It was like some people not caring, then some people saying like, well, you know, Asians don't care about black people, so, you know, why should we care? So like these are like big topics, right?
Very
and
big
so
topics.
It upset me because I was like, don't you see, like, this is all about division. Like, this is basically what our oppressors want us to do.
Yes.
They want us to divide each other. They want us to fight amongst each other so that we could be, you know, distracted.
Yes.
And
easy to conquer when people are divided.
Right.
You know.
So I was like really upset because I'm just like, yo, like, I'm not going to lie, like, some Asian people, and again, some Asian people, they are like prejudiced, you know? And that's probably because of a lot of hate and a lot of like trauma that they've experienced growing up.
Exactly.
Because again, like our oppressors taught hate.
Yes.
So I'm empathetic towards Asians that are, they need to learn, that still need to learn and unlearn a lot of like prejudiced things and realize like we're all, you know, on the same level at the end of the day. We're being oppressed, you know? Then there's also just the fact of like there are Asian people and the younger generation that are fighting. We do fight, like, and our history also shows that Asian and Black people have been fighting together always. So
since
it's like
Malcolm X, I could go to that. So yeah.
So like I'm like, people are so easily distracted and they don't know their history because we're taught white man's history, and it really, I felt like a little silence when everything was happening because like
like you said, it was a lot was going on. Like you mentioned, there were some Black people that were like, well, remember the times when the women were being attacked in the beauty parlors or the beauty supply shops. And I was like, well, they were like, nobody was saying anything. And I'm like, that's not true. Like I've seen several Asian activists mention, that's not right. You can't do that. You didn't even know if she stole anything or not. Right. But the thing is, like you said, with division, white supremacy, once you have people, and me knowing, studying and trying to find a way to get rid of it, you notice that you have people from different collectives who subscribe to white supremacy.
Yeah.
And sometimes don't even know it.
Yeah.
Like you said, there are some Asians who are prejudiced, but that's because they're subscribed to white supremacy.
Yeah.
They're subscribed to the oppression.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's like, it's a cycle. It's a system. Like, so the way that the system works is like, you get an oppressor who is very powerful. They incite fear into you, right? Then they kind of, they rule over you using fear tactics and then also like through hate. So they say hateful things. They, you know, and then growing up, you're not around a lot of, for instance, like when I think of my story. So my family, they're Vietnamese refugees. They came because of the Vietnam War. Okay. And so when we think about it at that level, when we came here, we came to Spring Valley, New York. We were kind of the minority because like everybody else, it was diverse. It was Haitians, Guatemalans, Ecuadorians, like, you know, like a large population of that. And we were small and in population. So, but we were all poor. And so that's what we shared in common. Yes. So like coming from that level of being like on the same level of being poor, because when you're poor in America, you're treated the same. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't
you
matter
don't have
what
money.
You look like. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You're, you know, so you could kind of see like it doesn't matter where we're going because like if you don't have money, you cannot. It's like you're trying to survive. You're trying to overcome trauma, and then on top of it, we have to think about like how did my family get from Vietnam to here? Who incited the war? You know, so it's like, and our oppressors, the ones that colonized our countries, that's what they did. Yep. So they took you away from your country, took you away from your culture, took you away from your language, basically divided you in that way. And then you come to another country, you're divided by different diverse people. Don't know how to communicate with each other because what happened in your country probably happened because your oppressor did the same thing.
And then you're already here with a chip on your shoulder.
Yeah. You're
know what I mean? So,
traumatized.
yeah, it's
war.
I'm so happy that you explained that, because like I'm always talking about that. People are like, "Oh, Del, you're preaching." And I was like, "No, it's an actual thing."
Yeah,
like,
and it's generational. Like it's
yes.
it's not just like, not only are our children getting corrupted, but it's like it's so deeply ingrained in like our parents, our grandparents, and then when you have those kind of generational traumas, and then you carry that. So everything you learn from your parents, you learn. So if you don't take the initiative to learn how to love better, because our ancestors loved. We did not teach hate. That's what our oppressors taught us.
Yes.
We were taught love. Like we were taught how to cook well. We were taught how to dance well. We were taught how to sing well. We were taught
culture, pretty much.
Yeah, culture. That who doesn't have that kind of culture?
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
like
yeah. I mean, it's just sad to see, like, in this information age, to see people still be as ignorant as they are. You know,
because people are hurt and they're traumatized and they're not like spiritually in alignment with themselves. That's the problem, because we have so many distractions. If you're not spiritually aligned, like it's so easily to walk the wrong path.
Yes,
that's not right for you.
That's so true. That is so true.
And we really got to get back to that. And you know, it's not anyone's fault.
Not really, man.
But I think that, like, if you know this, like, in your heart, in your spirit, like, you know something's wrong, like, figure out a way to find how to heal from that, you know? And that's all that matters. Try healing that. And I think that's a responsibility that all of us as individuals have to do. Because, like, you're going to watch the news. The news is only going to sell you hate. They're going to sell you all of this.
Because it sells.
Yeah.
Because it sells.
But what's really happening in the community is people are caring for each other. They are taking care of each other. You know, so you really got to turn off the TV.
Yes. Yes, turn off the TV. Use the internet the right way.
Yeah.
Ask the internet the right questions.
Listen to the podcast.
Yes. Yeah.
For the truth.
Yes. Start your own. You know what I mean? Maybe you know some truth, and, you know, maybe she needs to start a podcast. Hey, you never know.
Maybe I'll write a book. We'll see.
You might be the first author-singer I had on here. You know, hey, man, I'm dying to talk to an author, too. I mean, this can be something here, you know what I mean?
We got to talk to Nana.
Uh-oh.
Best-selling author.
Okay,
New
yes,
York Times.
See, another episode you're executive producing over here.
Let's get Nana on.
Okay. Nana, I'm coming to get you. In a nice way. I'm not a perv. I'm not a perv. But yeah, let's get off that topic. It's a little, but thank you.
Sorry, I really like...
No, thank you for sharing that with me. That was an amazing segment. You know, maybe I can use that to, you know, market this episode, because I want people to be real excited about this, because, you know how I feel about your music and how you're doing your thing. And we're going to get back to something where I was really happy to see. Not even going to lie. Shout out to your support system. Who doesn't want to be on camera right now? Yeah, you, brother. Yeah, I'm talking to you, brother. It was him I guess it was a post that you had made, and he reposted it, and I saw it, and I was like, wait a minute. She's going to have her song, Low Vibration, played on WHUD?
Yeah.
I was like, what? Artist Spotlight, right?
Yeah, Hudson Valley Artist Spotlight.
Yes. And I was like, wait a minute. I seen this. I was like, okay, so let me get in my bag. I was like, I got to repost this immediately. So I grabbed that picture. I posted it on my page immediately. And people were like, oh, word? I was like, yes, we got to support, show our numbers, be like, yeah, we hold our own down, because it's a great song, like I mentioned earlier.
Yeah, thank you.
For those of you that are watching, if you want to hear the song, go to the audio version of this episode and you'll hear it on this episode. Love you guys. But no, for real, it's a great song. Shout out to T Bruin.
Yes.
I didn't shout him out earlier. Shout out to T Bruin.
Long-time collaborator. Yes, always my
favorite. Did his thing on there, so it's a complete song. It's beautiful. So when I heard you had that opportunity, I was so happy for you.
Thank you so much.
You know, and you seen that I posted it, and you hit me, and I was like, yo, I had to. I'm sorry. You probably didn't want this much attention, but I was like, I had to let people know that you were doing this.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, no, I appreciate it. now because of you, I have to make an official post.
I'm so low key about everything. So like when you posted, I was like, man, this guy knows how to like really promote stuff. Like I was kind of like, you know, I'm doing something like, you know, I didn't want to hype it up or anything, but
you
I should have.
You had to. And I'm glad that you followed up the way you did, because you made 2 amazing looking posts. Fire. And then I was like, yo, good. I'm glad she like realizes that this is a huge opportunity. Not everyone gets this opportunity.
I didn't realize that until like it was actually happening. I was like, what is WHUD? And I realized I was like, it's basically Albany, Westchester, like some. And
let me tell you this: WHUD is usually the radio station that's played in the retail stores out here.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Yes. That's what I'm saying. I was like, that's why when I saw it, because I'm like, WHUD. I was like, out here, every retail store you walk into, that's what you're hearing that's playing 80s music.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
oh my
that's
goodness.
WHUD. Yeah, it's serious. So when I saw that, I was like, yo, she's going to have her songs playing in retail stores. Holy shit. I have to let people know what's happening here. And people that know about the WHUD like circuit, they were like, yo, this is big. I was like, yeah, I know.
I didn't know that until like I did my research, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, WHUD is pretty serious out here.
Yeah, especially in Hudson Valley.
Yeah. So I was like, oh shit, she got her song on it. And I know there had to be people that were like, who's that? Because you, like I said, you bring a different vibe. Yeah. So it's something that they don't play on the regular.
Yeah, no.
You know
not
what I'm saying? So when they played that, I was like, welcome to, and this is right here from Hudson Valley. Yeah. So how did that feel to have, because I mean, I seen the video. Not everyone's seen the video. Yeah. So how did it feel? Because I mean, I saw you with your son.
Yes. I was
back
so
and
happy.
Forth. You were super happy. So please explain that feeling, because I mean, I never had that. I used to be an artist. My song was never played on the radio. So please let them know, how does that feel, for real?
It was so surreal, and it was so nice to share with Hakeem, and then also my son Caleb. Like, my son Caleb knows all the lyrics to that song.
I was going to say, he was singing.
Yeah. He's been in the studio with me recording that song, so he knows every lyric. And, like, he loves T. Bruin. Like, he's like, Uncle Brew, like, you know.
That's dope.
Even when we did the music video, he was there. He was present. So, like, when the song was playing really loud in our home, like, you could hear him in the background. He's like singing, like, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get him because like I want to share this moment. I want to
share the moment. Yeah, that was so dope.
It was really cool. Like Caleb, my son, he didn't really know like what the radio meant, but like the fact that he was singing along and he was excited for me, and also Hakeem, like
you've seen it.
I don't know. It just was so surreal because like Andy Bale of WHUD, he sounds like one of those radio hosts. You're that voice, 80s, right?
Yes. And I was like, yo, he's a good radio host because he has the voice. Right. It's very like full. And he was like, so we are very thankful that you came on the show, and you're like, oh, thank you so much for having me. I was like, yeah, she's a pro. She's good at this. Like, I don't think you have any idea. Like, I was like, when I was listening to the interview, I was like, yo, she got this. She got this because, like you said, he's very. It's like question bang, and you were handling it. You was like, yeah, you know, I do this. Da, 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 da. I was like,
it was one take, really. It was.
That was one take. Beautiful.
Yeah, he was like, you're really. He said that he was like, you're really good at this. Have you done this before? I was like, a couple of like, podcasts and stuff like that. But I was like, I've been doing this for quite some time. He's like, you're better than most. So I was like, thank you. Like, I know that. Doing these interviews has really helped me to kind of know my truth and what I want to tell people. So it's like really easy. Like I just talk about myself,
Nothing wrong with that, especially when you got good art to promote. You know what I mean? So did they give you any feedback yet about it? Or because I know it was just yesterday. Did you hear anything? Did any of your friends call and be like, I heard the song,
Yeah, a lot of them did. They reached out. They recorded the video.
Oh, that's what's up.
Like, I'm really big in the mommy groups and on Facebook.
Hey,
and, like, they were sharing it. And it was, like, nice because, like, I guess because I'm a young mom. And it was really nice because they were like, I have a friend that was on the radio. And it just felt huge to me because I never, like, I'm very low-key, again. So for the first time, I got to just enjoy that. Of course. Being in the spotlight. And then hearing our song, I was like, oh, I can't wait to release it finally, and the music video because we worked so hard on it. And then for people, especially to see new fans pop up on the Instagram page, I was like, oh, people actually listened in and like, you know, they added and like hopefully they're gonna listen and pre-save the new song.
Yes, that's what I like to hear. That's what that you got new fans.
Yeah.
That's always good. That's dope.
Yeah, and like people from like different states. Yeah, because like we have.
That's what's up.
I know we have good friends, right?
That's what's up. That's what's up. Because I mean, like I said, when I told you the first time we spoke, I was like, yo, you have a very neo soul vibe. We haven't heard something like that in a while. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So when people hear it, it's automatically gonna resonate because people love that sound.
Yeah.
Like when the neo soul sound came about, like with the Badus.
Oh yeah.
And
That's how I fell
the
in love.
Jill
I was
Scotts.
hooked.
Yeah, the people were like, whoa. What is this? You know what I mean? Then it faded for a little while because people got into the ratchet R&B. You know what I'm saying? So now it's coming back, and like you're in that mix. So I was like, we got one of them. Yes, she's really good. But Low Vibration.
Yes.
What inspired that song?
Okay.
Say what you can.
Yeah,
say
yeah.
what you.
So-
say what you can.
So I'm. It's so funny because Jordan, like, he hit me back up. He mixed and mastered the song here at Mike Vision Studios in Garnerville. And when I first came to him about this song, what was happening around that time for me was I was working with this person that was supposed to manage me, and things didn't really go well. Kind of fell through. And he prematurely released Venus. Yeah. On all like streaming platforms, yeah, as like a way to
Before the actual date that you did it?
we were like cut ties, and like he prematurely released it, and I had to go through like a whole bunch of things to like get it off or whatever, and so that
Wait a minute. I think you told this story the first time, and you were like, I have a song about him coming out.
It's not really about him. It's
But
just
it's I mean, the low vibration,
Yes.
the whole like not motive, but like inspiration
yeah.
behind it. I think you did mention that because I'm remembering the story, and you were like, "Yeah, they pre-released Venus." I was like, "Them bastards!" I'm so glad that you were able to get it back.
Yeah.
Right, because I think you said you had to do a little
Yeah,
legal
do
thing,
a lot
and
of
all
things,
that.
yeah.
And then you got it back, and then you were able to release it when you wanted to.
Yeah.
And I was so happy for you. So wait, this is the song.
Yeah, this is the song. And it's, I think that inspired like how I was feeling, because like at the time, that person didn't play a huge role in the song itself, because it did have a lot to do with someone else that was really trying to torment my life.
Okay.
And basically what low vibrations is, it's me healing through the low vibrations and me overcoming those obstacles.
And being able to look at it from the outside and be like,
Yeah.
you have a low vibration.
Yeah, and deciding whether like I could be at your level and I could vibrate at those low frequencies, or I can vibrate higher and like transcend that energy and do something else with it. Because basically when you do eventually see the music video, it's about me kind of deciding whether I want to like hex the person or not. Because like when you get to that point of like being so resentful and like angry, you're like, how do I inflict karma? Like, how do I tell karma to work faster on that person? Can I inflict it on that person?
Yes.
And I feel like a lot of us
That's
go
dope.
through that.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That is so dope. So wait, did you do the directing of the video, or?
I had the idea for it. Yeah, I produced the video, but
Okay.
yeah.
On location somewhere, or?
Yeah, actually, it was in what's that place? Kennedy Dells Park
Really?
in New City. Yeah.
What, you found some like crazy spot out there that looks, because it's a lot of land out there.
Yeah. It's my favorite park to go hiking, because like there's like this
That's
fake
exactly what I was gonna say.
this fake waterfall, and like just the scenery. It's like it's a dog park, really. You could walk your dogs there, but it has, I don't know, it's just beautiful. Like there's a part where it looks like growth, and then the other side looks kind of like death.
Oh, okay.
So it's like that.
The contrast was probably dope.
Yeah.
You got that in the video?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yes, you did. She's like, oh, come on. I just told you about it. You know I got it in the video.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So who helped you direct the video?
First of all, okay, so we have a good, solid team. The cinematographer and director, there's 2 directors, are Jordy Perez and then Patrick Downer. Amazing, because we just vibe, like, you know, and it's good energy, and
you're able to create together.
Yes, and also, like, how do I say this? Like, kindred souls, spirits, you know?
Okay.
Like, I felt like I've known them for a long time, and, like, they're good people. And I love collaborating with people that are so creative and like that, too.
It's easier to create.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I had Kemi, who did my makeup and hair. She slayed. She made me look good. And then also we had a wardrobe stylist. She made the clothes with her hands. Yes, made the outfit.
Wow, shout out to her.
Yeah, LaShawn Coster. Yeah, Coster.
Yeah, we gonna shout out everybody. That's what's up. Wow.
Yeah.
You even had a wardrobe person.
Yeah, and Hakeem saved my life.
Wait, what do you mean? You almost died on your own shoot?
I feel like I almost died, yeah.
You know you have to tell the story, right?
I had to go in freezing.
He doesn't want to
he saved my life,
come
literally.
on camera.
I had to go in freezing cold water because we shot it in November, and it was freezing.
Oh, you are a thug. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
You got for your video dedication. For your video, I have to highlight this. You got in some water in November.
Yeah, it was freezing.
You ain't get no hypothermia or nothing like that?
I was about to. I thought I was gonna die.
Say, are you insane?
I was about to die, and the water was dirty.
Well, I mean, you are. Shout out to the whole Hudson Valley, but you are in Hudson Valley, so I'm like, yeah, the water would be a little dirty.
Yes.
Yeah, wow. No, I have to give you kudos for your ambition, because
we just had to shoot, like,
because I don't know any woman that would do that.
We wanted it to look beautiful, and we wanted to capture I don't know, every essence and every part, because, like, we only had maybe like 3 shooting days, and we wanted to capture everything that we possibly could, you know, because it was either going to get colder and I'm going to have to do it in December. So we were like, please.
No. But you have to tell the story of how the guy that doesn't want to come on camera
saved my life.
Saved your life. Yes, please. Thank you.
Yeah, so like I had to get out of the water, and I was so cold. Mind you, I'm like 100 pounds. So I was freezing, and the outfit that I was in, like, it was handmade, but because I didn't really meet with the stylist like every day, she had to kind of like sew me into the dress the day of.
Okay.
So I couldn't take off the dress.
Yeah.
And if I kept it on, like, mind you, I'm wet and it's freezing out.
Freezing, yeah.
I don't know. I would have probably froze to death. I don't know. But
hypothermia or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
But Hakeem came, like, he just threw like all these clothes on me. The towel, just like, I couldn't move, and he really like warmed
you up. Yeah.
So thank God for that.
Shout out to the superhero, Super Kimi, who does not want to come on camera, by the way.
Our dog came too for moral support.
Shout out Odie. Shout out to little Odie. He looking at me like, what? You know my name? Yes, of course. I know your name. But no, I mean, that's crazy, though. That's why I had to give you credit for that.
Yeah.
Because how you got into the dirty-ass water.
I know.
In November. In a dress that you were just sewn into.
Yeah.
Like, that's dedication. That's why, see, y'all better tune into this motherfucking video May 14th, because y'all just heard that story. Like,
it's really done well, too.
And it's a fucking great song. It's
Thank
a
you.
really good song. Really. And I'm not just saying this because she's one of my favorite artists out of Rockland County, but no, it's a really, really good song. Like, really good. I can't wait to hear the rest of the music. Because, like, I remember I heard Lonely, you know, and I was like, wow, this song's really good. And like I told you, when you dropped the EP, I wasn't knowing what to expect.
Yeah.
And I went into it, I was like, whoa. Blown away. So this time I know what to expect. But I still have a feeling I'm going to be blown away. The album. Any features? who does the production? Because I could really ask now. Because I was gonna do all that, but now I know you're working on the package altogether.
Yeah, putting it together. So you could definitely expect. So I've been working with this longtime producer. His name is Derek Monroe, or Monroe, and
yes.
we worked together on like his previous projects. He's definitely always sent me beats, and then I was like, I love his music, his style, but I just never, I guess, properly mixed something and recorded it. So this time around, I just fell in love with this song. It's called After the Rush. And then I was like, this is definitely going to be on the EP. So you expect that production from him.
Okay.
I definitely want to get T. Bruin again because like we have the same vibe.
Did he produce Low Vibration, or was that...
No. That was Low Vibrations. The way that it came about was, I think because of Venus, that someone got in touch with me and was like, hey, I want to send you this beat.
Oh, wow.
They weren't a producer. They were, I think, a manager or something.
Okay.
And they sent me the beat and I was like, yo, I'm going to do this song.
I got something.
Yeah. So the Low Vibrations is produced by these two people. Modo is nice and Stash the Wave. Really dope producers.
Yeah, that beat was crazy. That's what I was gonna say. T. Bruin did. I was like, oh shit.
No, T. Bruin also produces too, but I want to definitely get him like featured on another song.
Okay.
Just because we vibe so well.
Yes, I do.
And I love the way that he raps. Like, it just is so like has a story. You know.
You can hear the pain as well.
Yeah. And it's also his style, which I love because he's originally from Atlanta, so like just gives it a different vibe to it as well. What else? I'm trying to think of who else produced the other songs. I can't remember at the moment.
Okay. So just T. Bruin might be the only other feature. Is it going to be mostly you? Or?
I don't know yet. We'll see.
She's holding out, folks.
I want to actually get, is it Wonder Beats?
Hova Beats?
Hova Beats, sorry.
Hova Beats. You actually, let's plug that right quick. Baltimore Bronson 2. What was the name of the song you guys did?
Oh my gosh.
What is it called?
I forgot. I'm sorry.
All right, no. Don't worry about it. Because guess what? I can look it
It's
up.
COVID. I can't remember a thing.
Yo, it's the pandemic. I am not going to lie to you.
When we do songs, it's just like I record them and then like...
Everything blends in together.
Yeah.
Apologies. Everything blends in
But that
together.
was probably my favorite hook that I did.
Yes. Did Brett write that? Or
No.
You did?
Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. She said no?
He sent me the beat and then I was like, oh, I got something so dope.
Stressing.
Yeah, no stressing, right? Oh, stressing.
Just call stressing.
Yeah, no stressing.
Hey, see, there it is.
Yeah, I remember.
Make sure y'all check that out. Baltimore Bronson 2 available on all digital streaming platforms right now. Features this great artist right here singing the hook. Yes, it's a beautiful situation. So big shout out to my guy Brad, VOH basketball and all that good stuff.
Thank you for the love. He always like shows love.
Yeah, I remember. I think it was through me.
Yeah,
I
never.
was like, yo, send those songs.
Yeah.
To Brad, he got a playlist, and then I guess he heard what I heard and was like, yo, who's that? I was like,
I still never formally met him.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
What do you do? That's why he didn't want to come on the camera, because he knew I was gonna get him about that. Wait a minute.
Keem just told me, he was like, yeah, he raps and like, you know, telling me, but I was like, I never met him in person. I don't think I meet a lot of people in person. Probably because of COVID.
I mean, this is our first time
meeting
in person. But so, wow. Keem, what are you doing? They did an amazing song together. You didn't try to, be like, hey, all right, I think I'm going to put together a showcase or something and have you guys perform there. Come on now. You the Diddy of this. What are you doing? Keem, come on. That's why he didn't want to come on camera.
I dropped the ball.
It's all right. I just had to hold you accountable for 5 minutes. That's all. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you, brother. I didn't mean to. Although, he did not want to come on the camera. Yeah, I'm not letting you live. What else can I ask? You said you don't know a release date. Wait a minute. Are you still willing to add new songs?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, I think I have somebody you can work with. He goes by the name of Wicked Keys. You might have heard of him. Mm-hmm. Very talented producer. I think he currently resides in Poughkeepsie. He's probably
I think he sent me a couple of stuff too. Like,
Yes.
I'm just terrible at like.
Gotta check him out.
I know.
'Cause you
No,
got-
he sent me once people send so many things, I'm like, I don't know where to start.
Yeah, you're overwhelmed. You're
And then
like,
I also
whoa.
got to be in a vibe. Like, if once I feel the beat, then I know that's the song.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna just pick all of the songs. You know, I want to really like.
No, see,
have a
you heard that,
connection.
Keys. Get on it. She's talented. You're talented. You guys probably make some, like, all jokes aside, you guys could probably make some fire together. Because, like, he loves making R&B music.
So perfect.
Yeah. So, are you still in the creative?
I'm still in the creative. Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely want to work with locals too. Like that's why with Hova Beats, like when he did, first of all, I think
got beats too.
Yeah, Bread sent me Hova Beats' song, you know, for stressing, and I fell in love. I was like, it was like immediate the way that I wrote that hook.
Okay.
I was like, oh, I even wrote like a verse and everything, but I didn't finish recording it.
You beat me to it. I was about to ask you, are you gonna throw some bars in the album? But hey, I mean, we'll get back to that. So you were ready to write some bars.
I really
or unless you wrote them and was like, should I ask him? Or should I just record it? So fuck it.
I was gonna record it, but he never, like, he already released the song, and I was like,
Hey, Fred, let's do a remix. Getting on the bars. What's going? Yeah, I'm with it.
because me and Jordan, we have so many takes of it. Like
Wait. You already laid down your verse.
I laid a couple of stuff down, but like I don't know, we're still in we gotta delete and like add and stuff.
Nah, we have to.
But I was like, he already released it, so it's like it's done.
Mike Vision remix out immediately, Red. What? I would love to hear a verse from you. I would love to hear the aggressive nung on the verse. Like, yo, yeah. Yo, what? What? I would love to hear that.
She can really rap. That's the only thing I'm saying. So she can really rap. Seriously.
Yo, I don't.
He's always gassing me up.
No, you know what? I don't even want to hear him right now.
No.
Because he's very vocal all of a sudden.
He's gassing me.
No,
I
but for
don't
real?
rap.
You got bars?
I don't rap. I think it's poetic. Poetic
Kendrick
rhyming.
Lamar?
Poetic rhyming.
Kendrick Lamar.
That's
Very
true.
poetic.
That's
J.
true.
Cole.
That's true.
Very poetic.
I'm gonna say Lauryn Hill and like
He's-
her.
Yes. And those are people he's fans of, so I have to take what he's saying to heart. Let me find out. You've been holding out. Let me find out. Oh,
Gas. Gas.
hey, give me some fire. She's gassed right now. But no, for real. No, you should put a verse or two on the album. Why not?
No,
Show a little versatility.
We'll see.
I'm saying, hey, you know what? Just a verse, just to see what people
Alright.
say. Do a verse, see what people saying. They like what they hear. You're like, I might have to drop a rap EP on their asses. I'm just kidding. I ain't trying to put pressure on you like that. I'm not trying to do that to you because you know where your bag is, and I don't want to take you out of it. For real.
On
for
my
real.
older projects, like I used to rap.
No,
Like
you
that's
told me.
yeah,
You
that's
said
how it started.
you got started.
Yeah,
Yes.
I used to
I'm
do
like,
rapping.
what? I would love to hear something. But
It'd be way too conscious. I'm like at this point where I'm just like,
there's nothing wrong with that. To be honest with you, we need that right now. I mean, there's a lot of booty popping and all that. Don't get me wrong.
we like the booty popping.
There's always a place for
Always
that.
room.
But we just need a little balance. You know what I'm saying? We just need a little something on the other side to bring the beam, even. That's it. That's all I'm saying. So we can use a little consciousness. Although labels have made an effort to shut that music down, but now we're at a point where we don't need the labels.
Independent, yeah.
You know, you've been doing your thing independent.
Oh my gosh, it's so hard though. It is really hard. Like
Let them know. Like, it's a lot of work.
It takes so much work. Like, not only are you marketing and advertising, it costs money. And like, if you're not streaming the songs, like, I'm not getting paid.
That's a fact.
This
Let them
is
know.
all coming from like me working my other job. So it's really unfortunate that it works that way. But then also people on the outside don't realize, like, I do a lot of free collaborations, and that's work. That's emotional labor. That's not only emotional labor, but it's also like I come to the studio, I pay for it. Like like it's financial labor too. Like I have to pay for it, and
you're independent.
yeah,
You know, a lot of people don't understand being independent is self-funding.
yeah, all of it.
All of it is.
And I was like, I think someone I wanted to collaborate, and I was like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm so busy right now because I have a lot of other projects that I'm working on. I was like, I'm gonna have to charge you,
Yeah.
you know, depending on how much work you expect from
Yeah.
and when the projected time is. Like that's where I'm also learning like boundaries. Like,
Yes.
you know,
It's very important as an artist.
yeah, because like I'm learning, like I love to collaborate. I love working with my community, you know, and I would do it for free if I could.
Yeah.
Like I want to. Like I want
But
to do
it's
it for my community.
time-consuming.
It is, and I was like, I can't do it. I need funding because like I have a child now. Like that, and then also like everything that I'm doing is under my LLC, which I finally tried to go the right track.
That's
and
how
I'm
you gotta
like,
do it.
but that's expensive.
Yes. like people don't understand. Like I was just saying, independence equates to self-funding. But what you're doing and what you're starting to understand is that time is money. Money equals time.
Yeah.
Especially if you want my all.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I could do it for free, but you might not like what you get because
Exactly.
I'm busy working on other stuff that's either going to get me to money or they already paid me.
Exactly.
You know, so I'm really focusing on that.
Exactly.
So if you want that type of quality, I know we're cool or maybe we're not that cool.
Right. And also,
You know?
the people that I'm working with, I want to be able to pay them. Like, you know what I mean? The right amount. Like,
That's real boss moves
it
right
stinks,
there.
like,
Yeah.
being able to, like, being like, I could afford this. Can you work with me? You know,
Yes,
it
yes.
stinks, but it's beautiful in the same token because there are enough people that believe in me that are like, we'll work with you.
That's
And
what's
I'm
up,
like,
though.
thank God, like, for that. But I want to be able to pay them because they deserve it, you know? Just as much as, like, I feel like I'm putting the time in for my work. You know, I would hope that people stream. Please stream. That's how I make money.
Stream.
And hopefully,
please.
like, eventually when I perform more, maybe virtually as of now, then that'll be another form of, you know, income. But
Yeah.
right-
I'm seeing that's becoming a thing. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot, that people are willing to watch you and pay
Yeah.
from home.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, like there was an independent artist, a rapper by the name of 38 Special, where he was performing at home. I mean, he had the whole setup. It was amazing. It looked great. But he would make posts on Instagram where he was like, all right, this, and anybody could watch, but this city gets a certain discount. Every
that's
week,
sick.
it was a different city. And I was like, and I mean, people were lining up.
Right.
Some people that seen the show already went back.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, and I was like, yo, that is so smart. Like, I had no idea that was a market.
Yeah.
So, are you planning on doing more of the virtual performances and everything? Because you obviously take it serious because
Yeah.
we spoke about it before. You said, I need the background. I'm not doing this at home. I want something nice.
Yeah.
So, do you plan on, like, have you been hit up about any future virtual events?
I definitely want to probably do the festival with Joy Ruckus again, like
Of course.
for the
of
Asian
course.
community.
Yeah. Do they do more than just the
Yeah, more than just the annual one. Yeah.
Oh, they do things throughout the year.
Yeah. Well, I think
that's
this is a
dope.
new, like a first.
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
Because of COVID, I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna try to sign up for the second one. It might be in like late summer.
Oh, that's dope.
But yeah, I definitely want to perform virtually live more. We got to get our office together, make it look nice, and we'll see if we could actually do it. Cause like I really like the idea of doing it in the comfort of your own home.
Yeah,
just
sort
because,
of like Tiny Desk.
yeah,
You know,
exactly.
we spoke about that. You said you always wanted to do something like that. So.
Please, I really want to.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Hopefully that'll happen.
I mean, that idea was amazing when it first came about.
Right.
And then to see the different artists that gravitated towards it, I was like, oh, you guys
Especially
are-
during COVID now, like it's really great.
it's taken off like crazy. So I was like, you would kill that.
I really want to do that. So
You would kill that.
hopefully that will be something in the works. But yeah,
Thinking about probably having your own, putting together your own
that's too much work.
virtual event.
We'll see. It's just a lot of work, you know.
No,
Planning,
it's a lot
getting
of work.
other artists, seeing
Getting
their
other
schedule.
artists, you have to make sure the sound is right, the visual is
Yeah.
right. It's a lot of work. It is.
Yeah.
But like to get it done, you'll know like from there you'll be like, okay, ain't nobody fucking with me.
I mean, like when I was in the NAACP for the
Mm-hmm.
Young Adult Committee, like we held open mics. It was like a open mic session during COVID,
I remember that.
and I was running that, like literally finding the artists, like get in the time slot. When are you available? Like, and I was like, oh my God, I'm tired. Like,
because now you see what I go through.
Yeah, and we did sound checks. Yeah. We had to, we were there present to watch them practice, and then afterwards, like, watching the whole thing, being present for it, then afterwards giving them feedback and like, thanks. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
We'll definitely see.
It's a lot. It's a lot. But I mean, I didn't know you were behind the scenes on that, so you do have some experience.
Oh yeah.
Some experience. You just have to make sure the other pieces are together. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you want to try something like that, I know some guys that do camera work that go by the name of Insatiable Productions. Big shout out to Dylan.
Insatiable, please hook us up.
Insatiable Productions does great camera work. So you can always give those guys a shout. Once again, big shout out to Insatiable Productions. Like how I do that, right?
Yeah. We're definitely going to utilize
No,
your
for real.
resources.
They do great work. VOH Basketball, the visuals, they do it. They're going to be doing Wonder's videos. That's these guys.
You got to know.
Yeah, so... And my visuals. These are my guys right here. But no, for real, give them a shout. They'll take care of you for sure. I mean, this was a great conversation. What else can I ask you here? I think I'm almost done with the questions. I have something for you. How important is it to have a great support system? I had to talk about the support system. Because the support system includes your son, who isn't here today.
Yeah.
Big shout out to him because I was so glad to see y'all enjoy that moment together. And you actually captured it on camera. Because you said you like to be low sometimes, but maybe you were like, you know what, maybe I need to show people what time it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then just to see y'all, and just to hear him singing, I was like, yo, that's so dope. Because you're already happy that it's on the radio. But to hear your son and to see you guys share that moment, it was so dope. So how important is it to have the son, of course, and then Mr. I don't want to come on camera today. How important is that support system for you?
Honestly, obviously they're not the only ones. It's definitely my best friends, Kat, my mommy group, which is,
shout out to the mommy group.
Mommy groups, they're mad supportive. Like,
oh yes,
they love their kids, but then when they love you,
yes, it's
a fellow
different.
Mommy, that support is real. Like, they go hard. So them, and then also like, all of my friends and like just also fans and like local, like our local support is heavy, and I'm really appreciative of that because. Honestly, I could have quit so many times because I'm like, I don't know if I'm good enough. I don't know if and it's not that I have to prove anything to anyone, but, just to be acknowledged of what I'm doing and to have people say congratulations or just like, I cannot wait to see your success. Like people wishing you well, like that means so much. And it's really important. Like it's important as much as like you need to breathe because like without a support system, like you could be led astray so easily. So to have that, you're not gonna quit. You're gonna keep going, and then you're gonna make it because you have a support system. So
yes,
that's how important they are.
Yeah. I mean, basically what you're telling me is that they give you the drive. Pretty much, they keep you fueled. They keep you going. And
they actually stream it. They stream my music, which is heavy, and that's what I need. Like what did I make? Off of Venus. I made nothing off of Venus.
Really?
Yeah. I made maybe off of streaming maybe 200.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Like comparative, like it's like that's not a lot. Like what that was like a month's worth, not even. So but people still bought it. You know what I mean? People still streamed it. And that's important. Like the fact that I had made something, like a little bit of something, that's meaningful, but that's why it's so important to have more support because if they share with their friends, their family, then like maybe I could make a little bit more money than that, you know? Course. And that was basically right now, that's my main source of funding, like income.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so important because I love doing this so much and I don't want to do another 9 to 5. Like I really want to just invest my time into this.
I already know how you feel.
Yeah,
I already know how you feel. But I mean, now that you're getting more into the market, back into some of the old music too, and then And I mean, and waiting for the new EP that's coming. They still have Venus to go listen to.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm sure there's a lot of people that heard Low Vibration and were like probably looking for it, and they're like, wait, where's Low Vibration? And then they were like, okay, well, she just dropped something last year. Let me listen to this. And they're gonna hear songs like Cherry, Lonely, and they're gonna be like, whoa, what is this? So I mean, I just want to wish you nothing but success.
Thank you so much. It means so much.
No, for real. Like, I mean, you can keep doing these podcast interviews and stuff like that. Make sure you market yourself, please.
I'm learning that. That's why when I realized like how much when I was doing my taxes, and I was following up, I realized I was like, oh my goodness, I spent which is normal because it was like this is my first year as a LLC. Okay. So that's what happens. You usually spend more, investing. Yeah, you're investing on yourself.
Of course.
So I was like, whoa, I spent way more than I made. And then I was like, okay, now we need to really change those numbers.
Absolutely.
So seeing that on paper, I was like, okay, now what moves do I have to make where I'm actually like making income? Yes. Not just spending. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's what you gotta
lesson
do.
Learned.
Yes, with these LLCs and stuff like that. I mean, I just want you to market yourself more because you have the art. The music is there. The visuals are there. Well, the visuals you do have, they're there. And then when the visuals do drop, well, the visual for Low Vibration, when it does drop, you're going to attract a lot of people to your platform.
Let's manifest that, yes.
Yes, no, I mean, I'm serious. Because now I'm honestly seeing you gravitate towards the marketing. Because before, you like you said, you were shy. You were like, all right, here you go. All right,
I dropped it. You don't know, like
you
nothing.
Don't know, it's okay.
Drop it once. Just
like, hi,
one
bye.
picture.
You know what I'm saying? But now you're like, okay. Like, I seen it with the WHUD thing.
Yeah.
You made 2 separate posts. And I was like, yeah,
that's
she's
a first for me.
Yes, I was like, she's getting it. Like, the second post was like, you even put WHUD on there and all that. I was like, oh.
No, they actually made that, and they sent it to me. Yeah.
Oh. The station gave you that, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
That's dope, though, but that's dope. I mean, it took them a while to give that to you. What's that about?
We need to fix that.
Neither here nor there. I wasn't involved, so I can't say anything. But I thought you made that. But you made the first one. And that's right after you told me, he's like, oh, man, Del, thank you so much. It's like, because of you, I have to do this. I was like, no, don't make it sound like I
promoting
forced you. I mean, like I told you, when I seen it, I understood because, like I told you, I knew it was in retail stores.
Yeah, I did.
Everybody in the Hudson Valley listens to it. I mean, I would say the older generation listens to it.
Yeah.
So, and like I said, it's in retail stores. All the 80s music that you hear when you go into, like, I don't know, say Best Buy or something like that, you're like, I didn't know you played this
what
in
year
here.
Are we in?
Yeah. That's like WHUD.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Dollar Trees, they're playing WHUD.
That's my favorite place.
Yeah, so your music, what was it, 6:15 in the afternoon was playing in all the Dollar Trees.
That's crazy. Low vibrations in the Dollar Tree.
The Best Buys, the Dollar Generals, all the little dollar stores was rocking to you, and you were just in your spot vibing with your son. You know what I mean? I mean, but that's great marketing.
Yeah.
And you said there was a website link too, right?
Yeah, that you could listen live.
Wow, see. So you never know. You probably had some people overseas listening too.
Yeah, silly. Yeah, it was
so
big.
I mean, let them know how they can find you. Let them know where to find the music because she does have music out right now.
Yes.
You have a project out before.
Yes, it's called Smell the Roses.
Is that an EP or is that like an album?
That's an EP. But I mean, it was like it's like 9, was it 9 tracks?
Well, I don't know if that's considered the EP in these times.
Yeah, I think it's an album. Well, it was free, so I was like...
Okay, all right. But I mean, 9 songs, like nowadays, EPs are
very
like,
short.
what, 5 songs, 6 songs, right? 9 is like, wait a minute. That sounds like an album to me, you know what I mean? So, but you did have that project before, and then you have Venus as well. So, guys, check that out. And you said, wait, The single's already out right now. That would be.
The single is coming out April 11th.
So yes, it would be out
You
right
could
now.
pre-save it now, though.
No. That's the thing. They see this by the time they see this, it'll be
yes.
the 28th.
Oh, yes.
So it'll be out. So go get that damn single right now, and the visuals dropping on the 14th of May. Mm-hmm. Make sure you support that. Please. Are you coming? Do you have any more visuals on the horizon? Any more singles on the horizon?
I don't know about the singles, but we're thinking about working on a visual for one of the newest songs off the newest project.
Oh.
Yeah, next one.
Oh yeah. So wait, is this how you're gonna do it? Are you going to every single that you're gonna drop now? Is it gonna come with a visual now?
Who knows? We don't know.
I mean, that's
if you stream my songs like a lot enough,
yes.
then and I get the funding, then yes, because it's a lot of money.
Pressure.
So keep streaming it.
Yeah. Apply that pressure.
Yeah.
Pressure. Yes. Fund this lady by streaming her music. Please.
Yes. Please.
It's really good music. Like really, really, really good
that.
music. No, for real. And it's NGAN on all digital streaming platforms.
Yes.
Check out the music. It's a neo soul vibe, very soulful, very majestic. Is that a good word to use? I think so. I always wanted to say majestic in a conversation.
Why you say it like that?
And I think I used it right.
Yes.
It is. I feel a real majestic vibe. When I listen to it, it makes me feel a certain way.
How about spellbinding?
I like spellbinding. I like that. Mm-hmm. Okay. Please let them know how they can find you, your music. If you have anything upcoming, where they can find you on social media. Let them know now. We're about to close out because I'm all set. I had a great conversation. This was super dope.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, thank you for pulling up.
No problem.
For sure. And thank you for bringing my buddy who doesn't want to come on camera. Haven't seen him in a while, Says I'm going to see him this summer. We'll see. All right? But no, I'm sorry.
Okay, so
I'm silly.
It's no problem. You could definitely find me on Instagram at Ngan, Ngan, the number 4, and then Prophet, which is PROPHET. The link is in my bio. You'll have like a whole bunch of links, but you could definitely stream the newest song. It'll be on all major platforms. You could also find all of my music on Apple, Tidal, major platforms under Ngan, Ngang. And in Vietnamese, ngang means to vibrate or to resound, kind of like music, how, you hear that resounding sound. So it's very important that you stream, support local, and support the podcast. Thank you.
Oh, she threw that in there. I swear to God, I didn't tell her to say that. Thank you so much. No, this was awesome. You were a great guest. I was trying to get your support system on here. I thought we were going to be able to do it as a team.
I'm sorry,
but
I failed you.
I mean, it's all right. I knew he was going to come on, But I'm glad he did come through. Mm-hmm. Very supportive. Happy. You know what? Let me say this. I'm happy to see you two guys together. Because when I seen you two guys collaborate, I was like, oh, look at my peoples coming together. I feel this right here. It's right here. Good peoples. It was great. I do need to get you on the show, my friend. I don't know why you started today. It's all right. It's okay.
He wants to be like a P. Diddy, like you said.
Yeah, I know what he's doing. He probably wants to come through with his gaiters on. Put his feet on the table like, yeah. I'm coming back doing major things, It's my year.
Gotta check the schedule.
Oh, he hit me with the schedule. That's my guy, though. That's my guy. He's only playing. That's my guy for real.
I'd do anything for you.
Yeah, man. That's my bro right there. No, but for real, Nung, this was a great conversation. Like I said, I wish you nothing but success.
Thank you so much.
Anything that you're doing, let me know. Throw it in the DMs. You know me, I'll repost it.
Yeah, I know. Thank you so much.
Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. So thank you for pulling up. You were a great guest. This was awesome. I might have to bring you back for another one.
Yes, for the video. For the video and for his support system, of course.
Yes. Awesome. Maybe we can do like a couple type of thing. See, I'm always producing in my head, so I got to get the hell out of here. I got to go do other things. Thank y'all for watching. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and share the video, of course, and turn on the post notifications so you know all the stuff that's going on the YouTube channel. Big shout out to my guys at Insatiable Productions for recording. And I'm out of here. Peace.